guys, happy Sunday, happy Easter, and happy April Fool's Day. So can you believe all these holidays fall on one day? It's kind of crazy, right? So especially Sample Sunday. So let's get started. I have some samples that I tried out last week that I want to talk to you guys about, and then we're going to pull some new samples. So let's get started from last week's samples. The first one is this product right here. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Radiance drops. So these are drops that you're supposed to apply to your skin like before you do your makeup, or you can put it with your foundation. It's just going to make your skin look a little bit more radiant. It's kind of like the Beckham, the backlight primers and things like that. So for me, the first time I used it, I wasn't very smart. I didn't read instructions and I didn't shake it. So when I put it in my hand, it was mostly like an oily residue, and then it had like a little bit of sparkle to it. And I'm like, what in the world is this? And I'm like, how do you use it? And then I was like, wait a minute, maybe you're supposed to shake it first. Just a thought. So once I shook it, it does have a lot of glimmer, a lot of glow to it. I don't think this is my favorite of like the type of products like this is going to give you that glowy appearance, because I feel like it's super thin and like you have to work with it kind of quick because it's so runny. You don't want it to, if you're using just this, it's going to kind of run all over the place. If you're mixing it in with the other products like your foundation or a moisturizer or something like that to give your skin that glowy appearance, it's not going to be quite as thin, obviously. So for me, I don't love it. I'd choose, if it were up to me, I would choose the Becca over the Tarte because I feel like Becca does a better job. It's not quite as thin. I can use that by itself and I have no problem. This one here, I felt like it was just too hard to use because it was too liquidy. So for me, that was the only issue with it, is that it was just too liquidy. The next thing is a product right here from David Beckham. This is the House 99 by David Beckham. This is the Greater Look Face Moisturizer. This is a men's moisturizer. I used it anyway. I thought, I can try it. Just because it says for men doesn't mean a woman can't use it, right? That's right. So I used this. It's got a lot of fragrance to it, and then I was looking at the ingredients list, and obviously fragrance is listed in here, as well as salicylic acid. So that should help with like acne and things like that. But the fragrance to it, I felt like was a little strong for me. I don't like a whole lot of fragrance on my face, because a lot of fragrances onto your skin can actually mess your face up for some reason. Like it can damage your skin. So I wasn't too happy to see that all the fragrance in there, or you can't really see it because it's like last on the list, but you can definitely smell it because it's definitely fragranced. Now for a guy likes things like that, but it's still not good for their skin. So I don't know if this is the greatest product. I didn't think it did too much for my skin. It kind of made my skin just look a little bit more evened. It didn't give me a glowy appearance or anything like that. Like I didn't feel moisturized. My skin didn't feel moisturized well enough because I do have very dry skin. So for me, I would say this is more for somebody who has maybe normal to oily skin. I don't think it's going to be good for somebody who has like dry skin like I do. So not the best. The next thing is this right here. This is the Pacifica Kale Detox. This is a deep cleansing face wash. It removes makeup, has coconut water, super greens, and powerhouse antioxidants. It's for oily and blemish prone skin types. So I should have known better by looking at the thing where it says for oily, because this made my skin very, very dry. So this was not good for me whatsoever. If you do have oily skin though, I think you're going to like this. The only thing is, the only precaution I will give you is that when I use this, I noticed that my skin felt very, almost like it was burning, almost like I had a skin irritation or something like that. So I don't know what's in here that would have caused that, but it definitely irritated my skin because my skin felt like it was on fire afterwards. So I had to like calm it down with a lot of moisturizers, and the moisturizers I put on actually felt burning too because my skin was very irritated from using this. So I don't know what's in here that's causing that, because I read through the ingredients and nothing kind of like sticks out like a green thumb or anything like that. But for me, I know I would never purchase this because it's not good for my dry skin. And like I said, it caused like kind of like an irritation to my skin. So no. The next thing is the Body Shop. This is the Pina Colada. I don't think it's Pina Colada. It's Pinita Colada? I have no idea. This is a body butter. This is a very thick body butter. Body butter from the Body Shop are a little bit thicker than like say Victoria's Secret or something like that. These are a little bit thicker, so they're going to take a little bit longer to rub in, but it's well worth rubbing them in because your skin will feel very, very hydrated. This smells good, but it's not my favorite one that I've ever smelled from the Body Shop. I think the Body Shop has some really good ones. Like they have some more that are like fruity scents, and those are nice. They have a vanilla scented one. That one's really nice. So for me, I think this one's just okay. It didn't really smell like a pina colada to me either. I was hoping it would smell more like coconut, but it didn't. It just smelled a little bit fruity, a little bit coconutty, but nothing like, these would be great for someone who doesn't like overpowering scents. So if you don't like an overpowering like lotion or anything like that, you would love this because it's definitely not overpowering. It's not a very strong scent. It does hydrate. It does take a while to rub in. So I think it's good, but would I particularly purchase this one? No. I will purchase things from the Body Shop, but just not that scent because it's not my favorite. The next thing is this right here. This is the one from Frederic Fekkai. This is the One and Then Some Dry Texturizing Spray. This is really nice. It's got a very nice fragrance to it as well. It does give your hair a little bit of texture, but it doesn't leave a white cast or anything, and it doesn't feel like hairspray, so it's not going to make your hair hard. It is not going to leave you looking like you have gray hair or anything. So this is a good one if you're looking for a good texturizing spray. I'm not sure how much Frederic Fekkai is. I've tried other things from the Fekkai brand and they are good. So I think Fekkai can be purchased at Kohl's, I'm pretty sure, because I've seen it there before. This is something I would consider purchasing though, because I did like it. It doesn't, for me, it's not quite as good as my Oribe, the texturizing spray, that one, but it's still really good. So I think the scent to it's nice. It does do a good job of giving your hair a little bit of body, a little bit of texture, so it's good. The next thing is the NARS. This is the NARS, the Power Matte Power Matte Lip Pigment in the shade Star Woman. So here's the box that it comes in, and here is the actual color of it. It's a bright red. These stay on your lips, but I noticed when I was wearing this, like the inner portion of my lips was kind of wearing away before anything else, which is typical for a lipstick, but it wasn't like drying or anything, but it just didn't, it wasn't my favorite one that I've ever tried from a like lip product that's a bright red, because if it's a bright red, I'd rather that it wear away gracefully, like all together at one time. But it's kind of hard to do that for a red because reds are such a very difficult color to wear. So I think it's okay. Would I purchase it? Probably not. I don't think it worked that great on my lips. It was just okay. The next thing is this right here. This is the L'Oreal Pure Clay Cleanser. This is the Detox Brighten Clay to Mousse. Removes everyday impurities, dirt, oil, and pollution. So this is really, really nice. It does definitely clean your skin. If you have a lot of like stuff that's kind of underneath the skin that you're trying to pull out, this does a great job. This for me kind of like took the place of masking this week because I feel like it really did a good job of cleansing my skin. This was nice. I really did enjoy this, and I was afraid honestly to use it because it's a clay cleanser, so I thought it would dry me out, but it didn't. It didn't dry my skin out. It did make it a little bit dry, so you're definitely going to have to use a moisturizer, but nothing to where I'd be like, oh my gosh, my skin was so dry I couldn't even smile or anything like that. So this one was definitely better than the Pacifica. The Pacifica one I would totally pass on. This one I would purchase. The next thing is the Eucerin. This is the Sensitive Skin Experts Original Healing or Rich Cream for very dry, compromised skin. This stuff is very, very thick. It reminds me of Desitin for some reason. Like if you guys have ever had babies and you have Desitin that you use on their bum, that's what this reminds me of. It's a very thick cream like that. If you put it on your hands, it will definitely stay put on your hands. It does give you a good hydration. This is very, very nice because it's a very thick formula. It stays put. It gives your skin hydration. So for me, I would totally purchase this. The next thing is a shampoo and conditioner. This is the Marajo. I think that's how you pronounce it. This is the Nourishing Cleansing Cream and the Deep Treatment Butter. Neither one of these were anything fancy, anything spectacular. The scent was okay. It wasn't amazing. It didn't really do anything spectacular for my hair. I was like, I've had better, you know, I've bought better products than this at the drugstore, so I knew I wouldn't purchase this. Then we have the two perfume samples. We have the La Vie Estable by Lancome. This smells really nice, but it's a little strong for me. It's a little mature for me, honestly. I feel like it's a more sophisticated, someone who works in a nice office every day. That's what it reminds me of. I typically dress like this to go into the office because I'm like, I'm okay with that. So this is a very pleasant scent, but it's more of a womanly, very sophisticated scent, and I just like more girly scents, so that's just not my favorite. The next one is the Citrine by Nest Fragrances. This one smells nice. It kind of reminds me of that Citrine. I don't remember who makes it, but there's another one that we've had so many times from Sephora. Like they give it to us in Sephora Plays all the time for some reason. But it reminds me a little bit of that. But this one has a little bit more of a, like a manly note to it. It has a more of a masculine note to it. So I guess more of a musky scent. So this one is fine. I don't love it. So I prefer the other one that I've tried, which I don't remember the name of that one, to be honest with you. So I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. But this was just okay. It wasn't the best for me. So this week was like some samples that were good and not so good. There was a lot of not so good, honestly. So now we're moving on to the new samples. So I've got my perfume samples right here. I'm going to pull two out. The first one is Bonbon by Viktor and Rolf. I've never tried this before. I think that's the one that looks like a packaging that looks kind of like a bow, isn't it? I've seen plenty of people talk about it, but I've never actually tried it. The next one is, this is Bond number 9, New York, Ode New York. The last time I tried that Bond fragrance, I fell in love. So I'm hoping I don't fall in love with this because I didn't realize how pricey Bond fragrances are. They're like $300 and some. I'm like, what? That's crazy. That's a lot of money for a perfume. Okay, so now we're moving on to the skincare samples. I've got the big basket here. So the first one we're going to pull is, I'm going to reach down in here pretty far. What do we got? We have the Garnier Skin Active Moisture Balm. I wonder if that's going to be comparable to the Belief Moisture Balm. So here's what it looks like, the little container. So I'll try this out this week and see how good it is, and try to do a little comparison against the Belief, because I'm pretty sure that Garnier would be cheaper than Belief. However, Belief I do love, so it'll have to be really good for it to top it. The next thing is Clinique. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge. This is the 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator. So here's a little Clinique product to try out. So I've got 2 hydration products this week, which is good because my skin is still very dry. It stays dry all the time. And then the last thing I'm going to be trying this week is this right here. So this is the Ola Hendrickson. This is the Power Bright. It says the Truth Sugar Glow Polishing Mask. Then the Truth 25% Vitamin C Concentrate. And then the Truth Melting Cleanser. So you get 3 different samples to try out here. So I'm excited to try those and see if they're any good. I've tried the Power C Concentrate and I love that. So I'll have to see how these other 2 are. Maybe there'll be other things that I love from the line as well. I think the Ola Hendrickson line is amazing. And it smells good too. It's got a very pleasant scent to it. Now we're moving on to hair care samples. I've got the hair care basket here. Hopefully no dry shampoo. So let's dig down in here if we can. Oh. This basket's like so full I can't even hardly get anything. Okay, what do we have? We have an Alterna Caviar Repair Instant Recovery Shampoo and an Instant Recovery Conditioner. I love the Alterna line, so I'll have to see if these are just as good as the other things that I've tried from the Alterna line. Then another hair care product. Whoops, I'm dropping stuff, guys. Got a big box here. It's like not one to come out. Come on out of here. What is this? Ooh, this is a big sample. This is the Phyto Paris. This is the Intense Hydrating Brilliance Mask. It has jojoba oil, wheat microproteins, essential oils of sweet orange, angelica seed, extraction 73%. It says it's for dry hair, so that is perfect for me for this week. So this will be great for me to try out with my dry hair. I look like I have straw some days, so that's awesome. So now we pull the other basket. The other basket is our makeup samples. So we have the makeup samples right here. I'm going to dig down in here and grab 2 out. So the first one is in a bag. So the first one is Pure. This is the Pure Correcting Primer. It says to prep and perfect. It says preparation and perfection. So let's see what this looks like. Let's get it out of this little bag here. Not sure why I left it in the little bag when I put it in the sample basket. I don't know. So here's what the packaging looks like. It's just a small little sample. So, but that's plenty of primer to try out. Honestly, that's going to be plenty to try out to see if I like it or not. So that's that one. And then the next one is, what do we have? Ooh, we have something from Hourglass. This is the Hourglass Vanish Stick. So it's a flash lightning highlighting stick. Ooh. So here's a highlighting stick from Hourglass. So let's see what this looks like. It says it's in the shade Champagne Flash. Hopefully it'll be a shade that I should be able to wear. Uh-oh. Oh, look how tiny it is. It's so little. Oh, it's cute. It's a pretty color too. I'll have to swatch that quick. Oh, wow. Like, look at that pigmentation. Holy smokes. That is good. That'll be perfect for inner corner highlight as well if it works well. So we put this basket back, and then we're going to grab the body care basket. So we've got the body care basket right here. So the body care in the first sample is this right here. We have a tan towelette. I've recently tried this, so I'm going to stick this to the side for a sample giveaway because I've already tried that and I don't think I need to try it again. The next thing is the Jergens Wet Skin. This is the with refreshing coconut oil. That's a different scent, so I'll have to try that scent and see if that one's any better than the other one I tried. And then the next thing is, oh, what do we got? We have the Nivea. This is the Nivea jojoba oil cherry blossom. What is this? Lotion. It's a body lotion. I thought it was a body wash at first. So there's a body lotion as well. So we've got a in-shower body lotion, then an out-of-shower body lotion. So we've got enough body lotions for this week, and we've got enough hydration for the skin, for my face too as well. So let's put that over there. Okay, so now moving on to the samples from last week. So the samples was that you had to guess how many brushes were in my brush cup holder, which I didn't grab. Let me see if I can grab it. Hang on a sec, guys. Okay, I've got it. Okay, so you guys had to guess how many brushes were in here. So The first person to guess this, believe it or not, I couldn't believe how quickly this got guessed. I was like, what? That is crazy. So let me go through the answers. I'm sorry, guys. I'm losing my voice. So the first person to guess this was Tara Ball. Tara Ball guessed 64 brushes. 64 brushes is exactly how many brushes are in there. I was like, she was like the third person to leave a comment. I'm like, how in the world did she get that so quickly? That was crazy. So anyway, Tara, this is, whoops, got a mess over here. Tara, this is your bag, so I would like for you to send me an email and I will send this out to you so you can try out your goodies. So now for this week, I have another little bit of a challenge for you guys. So the challenge for this week is that you have to guess how many, this was somebody's idea, so it wasn't my idea, so this was a great idea though. Since it is Easter, I have a jar full of jelly beans. In fact, these are, what are they called? The, oh my gosh, the Sour Patch Kid jelly beans. So this is a jar full of jelly beans. I can't really twist it for you guys because if I do, then they're going to fall out. But this is a jar full of jelly beans. So you have to guess how many jelly beans are in here. I've already counted this because my son has his eyeball on this. So I'm pretty sure that this is not going to last till next week. So next week when I bring it on here, it might be empty. And I'll be like, this is how many was in there. Because I'm pretty sure that he's already eyeballing this jar of jelly beans up because he loves not Starburst. He loves the Sour Patch Kids. So they might be gone. So in order to win that, in order to win this bag here, I'm going to talk to you guys about, you have to tell me how many jelly beans are in there, the closest to it, of course. So here is what the bag looks like for this week. It is a little benefit bag. It says laughter is the best cosmetics. So it's a pink, cute little bag, and I thought it was appropriate for spring. So let me show you everything that's inside of here. So the first thing is a CeraVe. This is the CeraVe Healing Ointment. So this is really good for dry skin, dry hands, all kinds of things that are dry. The next thing is the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion. You guys know I just recently tried this, so I was like, you know what? That's awesome. They get to try it as well. The next thing is a Mario Badescu. This is the Glycolic Acid Toner. So here's another Glycolic Acid Toner. I think there's one in the green bag as well. So go figure. We have two of those. Then we have a Garnier Skin Active Moisture Balm. So awesome. Somebody else gets to try this along with me because I'm trying this out this week. Then we have a cleanser. This is, or a mask. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Cucumber Mask. Whoever wins this, I will tell you, this feels so nice if you put it in the fridge and like let it cool for a little bit and then put it on. Oh my gosh, it just feels amazing if you do that. The next thing is a Loreal. This is the Alter Ego Lip Goddess in the shade Goddess. So here's a little lip gloss. Then we have this right here. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. So this is the one that's like the lotion type. So here's what the little sample looks like. So there's that one. Then we have this right here. This is the Shiseido Ultimune Power Infusing Concentrate. So here's a concentrate for your face and then one for your eye. So there's two different samples on here. So there's two different types of Shiseido products you can try out. Then we have a Kate Somerville. This is the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisture Cream. So here's a goat milk moisture cream. Then we have the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Face Butter. So here's a little face butter by Josie Maran. Then we have a Philosophy Purity Made Simple 3-in-1 Cleanser for your face and eyes. This is an amazing cleanser. Whoever gets this, you're going to love it. The next one is a Clinique Foaming Sonic Facial Soap. So here's a little soap. Oh my goodness, there's so much in this one. Okay. Actually, oh, I just dropped. Hang on one second. Dropped one. Okay, I got it. So we have four perfume samples in this little goodie bag. So the first perfume sample is Hugo Boss. The next one is Amazing Grace by Philosophy. That one smells so good. Then we have, what is this? Stella. This is the Stella McCartney. This smells really, really good too. His fragrances are amazing, or her fragrances. Then we have Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. So there's 4 fragrances in here. Then we have another Shiseido Ultimune Power Infusing Concentrate. So there's another Shiseido product. Then we have the Makeup Forever HD Foundation. Then we have the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream little sample. And then another Josie Maran Whipped Argan Face Butter. So you've got plenty of skincare products in here to sample out. There's only, I think, what, 1 or 2 makeup items. But there's a lot of skincare products you can sample out. And all you have to do if you'd like to win this little goodie bag is leave me a comment below letting me know how many jelly beans you think are in the jelly bean jar. Like I said, I'm not sure that the jelly beans will last next week. It might come back on here with an empty jar. I don't know if they're going to last, honestly, because I saw him eyeballing it as I was pouring them in, and then I was counting them. He's like, they look good. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful Easter, and then hope you don't get fooled too much today, or just don't let nobody fool you. And if you do the fooling, I'd love to know what kind of April Fool's joke you play on somebody. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do to my husband. Trying to figure out what I should do. Don't know yet, though. Anyway, I'd love to hear what samples you guys have tried out this past week. Were they good? Were they bad? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.